Reading Paterson by Allen Ginsberg. What do I want in these rooms papered with visions of money? How much can I make by cutting my hair? If I put new heels on my shoes, bathe my body reeking of masturbation and sweat, layer upon layer of excrement, dried in employment bureaus, magazine hallways, statistical cubicles, factory stairways, cloakrooms of the smiling gods of psychiatry. If in antechambers I face the presumption of department store supervisory employees, old clerks in their asylums of fat, the slobs and dumbbells of the ego with money and power to hire and fire and make and break and fart and justify their reality of wrath and rumor of wrath to wrath-weary man. What war I enter, and for what a prize, the dead prick of commonplace obsession. Arid vision of electricity at night and daylight misery of thumb-sucking rage. I would rather go mad, gone down the dark road to Mexico, heroin dripping in my veins, eyes and ears full of marijuana, eating the god peyote on the floor of a mud hut on the border, or laying in a hotel room over the body of some suffering man or woman. Rather jar my body down the road, crying by a diner in the western sun. Rather crawl on my naked belly over the tin cans of Cincinnati. Rather drag a rotten railroad tie to a Golgotha in the Rockies. Rather, crowned with thorns in Galveston, nailed hand and foot in Los Angeles, raised up to die in Denver. Pierced in the side in Chicago, perished entombed in New Orleans, and resurrected in 1958 somewhere on Garrett Mountain. Come down roaring in a blaze of hot cars and garbage, street corner evangel in front of City Hall surrounded by statues of agonized lions with a mouthful of shit and the hair rising on my scalp, screaming and dancing in praise of eternity, annihilating the sidewalk, annihilating reality, screaming and dancing against the orchestra in the destructible ballroom of the world, blood streaming from my belly and shoulders, flooding the city with its hideous ecstasy, rolling over the pavements and highways, by the bayou and forests and derricks, leaving my flesh and my bones hanging on the trees.